So again, if I'm here, I come behind the elbow. So this is gonna be tough to push straight across. First, I weaken his shoulder position by pushing it up, and then I slide it across to this side of my body, and I step this knee on top of his shoulder. So see how it's basically smothering this area? Last time we had a lot of people kind of stopping here, which allows him to kind of wiggle himself back in, and then we start all over again. So make sure once you go through the trouble of trapping an arm here, that you trap the arm. Now again, I'm gonna switch which hand is on the ground. My knees are staying pinched the whole time. This hand is now gonna switch and grab the opposite side elbow. I'm going to keep this knee as tight as I can. So you may find too that like I have enough range of motion to just sit here on him while I do this. If you find that you're a little too tight to do that, so long as you have a good base, feel free to move this hand a little bit further out to the side. It's more important that I keep this knee in his armpit than it is that I stay over here. So you can do this, kick this up, curl in. Now from here, there's lots of different ways to finish this. We're gonna go over the simpler one at first. I'm just going to scoop underneath of the same side wrist. This leg is coming over, and I fall back down, pinching my knees together tightly. I like to think as I fall, I can either be here or here, and as I fall, I'm not just gonna try to hyperextend the elbow, I'm gonna try to pull him apart first. And then as I fall, I go that way. Now, since we're just drilling, I'm not gonna actually break the arm, but you wanna slowly go back from there. So, while we're here, we get up nice and high. One hand goes right on his center line to give me a good base while these are pinched in tightly. I push up and slide my body to the side as I move this up and pinch this knee right on top of his shoulder, right? So the other thing, when I'm here, I'm not just sliding up, I'm coming up and over. From here, this hand plants, this hand grabs the elbow so it can't roll away, and then I get to here. Once I'm here, again, there's a lot of different ways. I like this grip because I feel very strong once I'm here. When you guys are just starting, if it's easier, feel free to just grab his wrist. But if you do that, understand you have to keep it tight to your body. Don't be here. We don't want to fight with our arms. We want to glue it to our body as we step over. Pinch these knees together and fall back. Now again, I like to make sure when I'm going for an armbar, whether I'm here or here, as I fall back, I'm not just falling back, I'm pulling and trying to push his face that way and his ribs that way while I pull away here. Keeping the knees pinched, and then you just slowly fall back. So make sure, I'm gonna emphasize that point, I slowly fall back. Do not, when you have somebody's arm, just go, whoop, and fall back. Because if you're doing it well, by the time you're here, you should already be getting close to the tap point, and by the time you start getting here, you're already getting the tap. So if I just fall straight back with it, it's gonna be bad news for my partner, and that's gonna be rude. So if we're here, plant, trap, boom, step up, switch hands, here, grab, over, fall, and then just fall backwards. Once I'm here, if I don't hold this and as I move, he can easily get that elbow back in and he can roll away to that side. Basically what I do by holding this elbow, I keep this one from allowing him to turn that way, and then my body is in the way of him turning back into me. So I have both elbows like a straitjacket, this way. So this part is super important too. This is what gives me the control to finish.